Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aiden and I'm here to talk to you about sharks while we draw them. And I'm so sorry that these videos have been so inconsistent. I'm really good at filming these and then I'm really bad about editing these. That is my biggest downfall because my laptop doesn't work. My iPad won't let me edit videos because it's like 8 years old and it is fighting for its life. I don't have enough storage, so I have to edit them on my phone. And I really hate editing on my phone. But I digress. That's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, we are here to talk about the great white shark. So let's get into this. I, per se, love great white sharks. I feel like they're a very underrated shark. Like, I feel like they're the most popularly known shark, but I feel like they're underrated. Like, I just don't feel like we're appreciating them enough. So I hope today you leave with some appreciation of great white sharks. So, the great white shark is named for its white underbelly, which shows when feasting on whales in the ocean as they will eat upside down. It is a species of large mackerel shark and can be found in coastal surface of water in all major oceans. They are depicted in pop culture as ferocious man-eaters, largely a result of Jaws. But humans are not their preferred prey. It is responsible for the largest amount of unprovoked bites, however incredibly rare, as there are fewer than 10 times per year globally. This shark is mostly observed in the presence of rich game, such as fur seals, sea lions, crustaceans, and other sharks, and large bony fish species. They've been recorded at depths of 1,200 meters, which is 3,900 feet, which challenge the traditional notion that the great white shark is a coastal species. The great white has a large snout. The upper and lower lobes on the tail fin are roughly the same size, which is similar to some other mackerel sharks. They display counter shading by having a white underbelly and a gray dorsal area, sometimes in brown or blue. That gives an overall matted appearance. Like other sharks, they have rows of serrated teeth behind the main ones, ready to replace any that break off. When the shark bites, it shakes its head from side to side, helping the teeth saw off large chunks of flesh. Like other mackerel sharks, they have larger eyes than other shark species in proportion to their body size, and the eye is a deep blue instead of black. The females are generally larger than the males. Males measure 3.4 to 4 meters, 11 to 13 feet, while females measure 4.6 to 4.9 meters, which is 15 to 66 to 16 feet. Adults weigh around 522 to 771 kilograms, which is 1,151 to 1,700 pounds. On average, however, mature females can have an average mass of 680 to 1,110 kilograms, which is 1,500 to 2,450 pounds. I'm sorry. The largest females have been verified up to 6.1 meters, which is 20 feet long in length, and an estimated 1,905 kilograms, which is 4,200 pounds in weight. And in weight, perhaps closer to 2,268 kilograms, which is 5,000 pounds. That is a big freaking shark. I love it. But that means among cartilaginous fish, only whale sharks, basking sharks, and the giant manta ray are larger and heavier on average. Like all sharks, they benefit from having the extra sense given to them by the ampullae of Lorenzini, but great white sharks are so sensitive they can detect variations of half a billionth of a volt, and the close range allows them to detect immobile animals with their heartbeat, which is insane. To more successfully hunt fast and agile prey, such as sea lions, great whites have adapted to maintain a body temperature warmer than the surrounding water. One of these adaptations is a ret mirabile, I'm probably saying that wrong, I'm sorry, which is Latin for wonderful net. It's a web-like structure of veins and arteries located along each lateral line of the shark. Conserves heat by warming the cooler blood with the blood that has been warmed by the working muscles. Toxicity from heavy metals seems to have little effects on great whites. Blood samples from biologists in Miami in 2012 indicate that despite high levels of mercury, lead, and arsenic, there were no signs of a raised white blood cell count, indicating that they had healthy immune systems. Great whites are known to have a propensity for self-healing and avoiding age-related ailments. Great whites' behavior and social structures are complex. They have a dominance hierarchy based off size and squatters' rights, where they establish residence and dominate newcomers. Individual great whites may associate so they can share information on whereabouts of prey and remains that can be scavenged. Also, they are one of the few sharks known to regularly lift its head above the sea surface to gaze at other objects and just look at stuff. Recommend watching videos of these sharks breaching. It's really cool. Also, in short bursts, they can reach up to 35 miles per hour. Of all sharks, the gray white is responsible by far for the largest amount of unprovoked bites as of 2024. Only 54 have been fatal. This typically happens as great white sharks test bite unfamiliar objects in the water, like buoys, flotsam, and anything they get close to in the water, as sharks are incredibly curious animals. Many incidents occur in waters with low visibility or other situations which may impair the shark's senses, which is another reason why you shouldn't swim out at sunrise or sunset. Sharks hunt all hours, but more so during these times in lower light. Out of 351 unprovoked bites ever recorded, only 59 were fatal. You're more likely to be killed by a drunk driver, falling out of bed, coconuts, a tornado, lightning, a train, a bear, a vending machine, fireworks, the sun, a spider, or from an infection in a hospital than you are to die from a shark. They are also known to bite boats, which can result in them sinking. They'll bite anything. Great whites also cannot be kept in captivity, as they are migratory predators who swim long distances, which cannot be replicated in an aquarium, which leads to stress, injury, and death from their confinement, and will refuse all food. There's no accurate number on the population of these sharks, but they are considered vulnerable as they are targeted for their jaws, teeth, fins, and as game fish in general. So that is all I have for you today about great white sharks. I hope you enjoyed yourself, you learned something new, and you have a new appreciation for these sharks. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.